Well, here we are once again. I'm in the old garage. Finally, I can get out of my garage now. It's some decent weather finally outside. Yesterday we had a snowstorm that came through, and luckily it was warm enough where it didn't stick for long, and the sun came out, warmed up, and everything's back to normal again. But what I want to show you today was I'm working on this pile of a radio, and I had to start redoing the slats on it. I am using this material. People are going to say, well, I don't know, it's probably should have used a hard material, but no, I don't think so. Plywood is a lot, plywood, they had used some kind of really thin plywood on this to build these up apparently, but I used balsa wood to fill in the slats that were all missing. So I'm going to do some close-ups of that, show you what that looks like. Here we go. See the side there? It never used to have those sides, that was kind of totally broken out. So there was nothing there. So I filled those back in with balsa wood. It's about 2 layers thick in there. And then seal that back up. And then we come around to this side. I filled that in down below. And then on the side, I've done the same thing. I filled all those in with balsa wood. So it's not going to be perfect, but I still have to stain that, and then I'll do a little bit of lacquering on that with some polyurethane on the whole cabinet. And I have stained the whole cabinet with the Varathane wood stain. Next, I'm going to use the Varathane polyurethane to coat the cabinet after I finish staining these other areas here that I had the balsa wood in. And then you'll say, oh, well, where's the rest of the case or the insides? Well, that's over on the other side of the room. That's over here. And that's still all the original stuff in there. I've never pulled anything out of there at all. I'm going to pull that paper electrolytic out, this big guy right here. But for the most part, I do have to do something with the wire there. But inside, if you look, all this is like this old cloth covered wire. And what I'm going to do with that, I think, is we have some liquid insulation for that. And I think what I'll do is I'll coat all these wires in here that I can get to. I'm going to use that on the liquid stuff on them, just to make sure I cover my bases here so they don't short out on me. For the most part, it's, it's coming along. It's slow, no slower than it was putting my Craftsman lathe together, but for the most part, it's okay. It'll work. Here I am back in my garage. But let's see. Let me open the door. Oh, that was the other thing. My garage door opener went out. I went ahead and I replaced the gears in it, and it still didn't work. I said, it was totally jammed up. I couldn't get it to move. So finally, I took the chain apart, loosened it, and it tried to work. I kept hitting the button and it moved a little bit. So anyhow, I was talking to my brother. He had a similar one, but he took the limiters off on his, but I didn't on mine. So we went ahead, and between both of us, I'd be opening up one side, he'd be readjusting on the other, and we finally got this sucker to finally move, and I can even use my remote on it and everything. And we work again, and it all seems to work just fine. Now, if you notice outside, boy, is it a sunny day here today. Nice sunny day. I got both my cars outside the garage today because I had to wash both of them, I think. But and the lawn is starting to green up. It's still not quite sure what to do yet from all the ice and snow, but it seems to be working pretty well, starting to grow. Some areas are worse than others. I don't know. I may have to go ahead this year. I may have to go ahead and actually tear it all out and put new sod lawn in. I'm not quite sure, but anyhow, just a little extra what's going on here today. And as they continue playing around with radios, and oh, and that was the other thing. I got both of my car and my truck were both due for smog. So I got them smogged on Monday. They both passed perfectly with no problems at all. Nothing else had to be done to them. And went down to the DMV, and luckily here at the DMV we have a automated, like an ATM down here, and there's a registration sticker there and another registration sticker there, so we're all set. Oh yeah, and I also got a cover in for my spare tire, so to protect it from the sun. And next up is I'm going to order 4 covers for the truck itself, since I leave it outside most of the time. And let's see, what else is going on? Well, nothing else. House is still in one piece. So, looks like we're doing really pretty good here. And my brother has moved across the way to another housing tract. And out of California, like I did almost 6 years ago, bought this place. His place, 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2,200 square feet, and best of all, a 3-car garage. So I'm going to be doing videos on that probably, because this is a fixer-upper, definitely. He's got holes in the walls. He has one window that's been knocked out, just plywood covering that. But other than that, the house is in pretty good shape. It was built the same time mine was, in 2004. So for the most part, a lot of work, but it's mostly cosmetic work. It's nothing. It passed all the inspections fine. There were no other major things that were wrong with it. So, and that's it from here. As I get some of these projects done, I'll be probably bringing some more wonderful videos to you here. Okay, and that's about it for now. We'll see y'all later. Bye.